Good evening, everybody. It's June the 20th, 2019. It is 12:45 in the morning. This will be the last report until tomorrow. Here we go. There was a 2.4 France at 3.1 miles in depth, a 4.6 Indonesia at 116.8 miles in depth, a 2.1 a Southern California, 7 miles north of Fillmore, and that came in at 12.4 miles in depth. A 4.3 off the shore of Guatemala at 33.5 miles in depth. A 3.8 Alaska, and that was Amunga, Alaska, 107 miles southeast of Amunga. That's Amukatha at 6 miles in depth. There was a 2.9 downgraded to a 2.8 northern Italy at 6.8 miles in depth. There was a 2.2 southern Yukon Territory, Canada, 44 miles southeast of Haines Junction. That came in at 0 miles in depth. A 3.9 Chile at 36.0 miles in depth. A 3.2 Iona Sea at 1.2 miles in depth. You're going to love this one, okay? There was a 5.2 downgraded to a 4.7, upgraded to a 4.9, northern Peru, okay? They've got that at 65.8 miles in depth. The USGS has got it at 70 miles in depth. There was a 2.1, a Southern California. All right, now that came in 22 miles south of Sandy Valley, and that came in at 0 miles in depth. Another one, 3.9, downgraded to a 3.8, upgraded to a 4.2, Greece at 1.2 miles in depth. A 4.1, Oaxaca, Mexico at 7.4 miles in depth. A 3.7 off the coast of Costa Rica. That came in at 9.3 miles in depth. A 4.9 Chromatic Island, New Zealand at 22 miles in depth. A 3.1 Southern California, 23 miles southeast of Fort Irwin, and that came in at 1 mile in depth. A 4.5 Tonga Island region at 166.5 miles in depth. A 2.0 Southern California. Again, that one was, hang on guys, got a bug in my eye. 5 miles south of Idlewilds at 10 miles in depth. It's Idylwild, and that came in at 10 miles in depth. A 4.4 off the shore of Guerrero, Mexico at 13.6 miles in depth. 4.8 downgraded to a 4.7 Papua, Indonesia at 21.7 miles in depth. A 3.4 Dominican Republic, and that came in at 14.2 miles in depth. A 2.0 California, Nevada border region. All right, now that was 6 miles east of Mammoth Lake, and that one came in at 4 miles in depth. There was a 2.2 San Francisco Bay area, and that was 2 miles west of American Canyon, and that came in at 6.8 8 miles in depth. Alright, guys, that is your last report for the evening. God bless. Be safe. You guys are totally awesome. I hope you know that. I'm hoping all these go up on the in the description box. Have a great evening. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much for watching. Talk at you in the morning with the morning report.